Okay, so hello guys, it's Coriander and welcome back to a new video. And as I promised, I'm back again, as I always promise. But I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late today, or we can say in this video. But as I'm here, so let's start this video. And before starting this video, I have to tell you something. I uploaded a community post after the last video, and in the community post I asked you all a question: should I break the last two videos, array operations, array methods of the array series into parts, or should I post them as full videos? Okay, now looks like I forgot to talk about array questions, or we can say practice sets or something like that. But the main thing is that I got a response, only one vote, that broke my heart. But the response was 100%, which is yes, it sounds great, go ahead. So I will follow that person, and for that purpose I have segregated these into parts. Okay, so though I've written here part 1, actually we have subpart or subparts also. So in the subpart 1 we will talk about traversing. Okay, here we have traversing, and then we have sorting. Okay, so this is the subpart 1. In this video we will talk about traversing. In the next video we will talk about sorting. And yes, so now we can start the video. First we will talk about traversing, but before starting that I just recalled one thing on also, which is that I would be uploading the videos weekly, I mean once in a week, from now on. And one more announcement is that what is that? Okay, no, that is that, no, no. uh, Jokes apart, actually it was not a joke. It was nothing, I was just fumbling around. But the thing which I am trying to say is that I will be uploading another video which is on time and space complexity, which I won't be including in this playlist. You will get it uh, on the channel. Yes, where will you get it? On another channel you won't get it, only on my channel because it's my video. So I would be uploading the video of time complexity and space complexity, so that we can study the sorting more efficiently, because it would be needed in sorting. Okay, so with that said, let's move forward. So yeah, I'm finished now. Let's study. This is unidimensional traversing. Now by unidimensional traversing I mean we will have an array, and in this case let's take int arr, int bracket arr. This is our array, and we will assign the values here 1 2 3 4. And uh, when by okay, that was funny. When we say that we have to traverse through an array, we mean that we will look into the array, or we will iterate through the array, and we will consider the elements one by one. Okay, now I said some words. First of all, let's check what do we mean by traversing. Okay, so we will go there, we'll check traversing meaning. We will get travel across or through. Okay, this is the definition Google has gave us. Google not Google, Google. Okay, travel across or through. Now this is what we are going to do here. For that we can use loops, and in loops we will use for each loop. Okay, so this is our for each loop. We will say that int element. Now int element, we have considered this, and here we will write the name of array, which is arr in our case. Then we will write here element. Now what we are trying to do here, we are trying to take a variable named element. Here we are applying a for each loop, in which we have an variable a variable element of int data type. Okay, here the data type is int. Then we are traversing through the array, applying this loop, and here we have these piece. This is an array. Okay, here we have this array, and then we will traverse through it. And by traversing I mean we will apply the loop. First it will go for the 0th index, then first index, then second index, and so on. Okay, then we are going to print the value element. So it will be like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, it will be something like this. Now it makes sense now. Okay, now this was the case of unidimensional traversing. Okay, this was the case of unidimensional traversing, or we can say traversing in unidimensional arrays. Now what in the case of multidimensional traversing? For that, let's make a multidimensional array also. We will take this. For now we will take a 2D array and we will name it again arr. Then we will take this 1 comma 2, then and hence you can see here that this is how we create a 2D array in one line. Okay, now here we have a 2D array. Now we are going to traverse through it. Now for traversing this array, we have to apply two loops. Now in this case we applied for each loop, so let's take for loop in this case. Okay, we will say int I equals to 0 and I less than arr dot length. Okay, and when we talk about arr dot length, we mean to say this one. Okay, we are considering 1 comma 2 in this bracket as one element, this second element, and this third element. Okay, so we will say that it is less than this and I plus plus. Wait a minute, looks like we have some problem. Okay, yes, now this was the problem. Now we will apply one more loop. Now why are we applying one more loop? Because we just iterated into this. Okay, but now we also have to iterate through this. Okay, sorry, not this but this. First we iterated into one dimension, now we have to iterate into second dimension, or in simple words, here we have an array also which is as an element here. So if we access this, then we will access the array inside this. Okay, for simplifying this, if I say that here I will print south and I will print arr I. Okay, do you think it will work? Let's see. Yes, it worked, but what happened here? It considered arr I as another array which is element. Sorry, it considered it as an element which is an array. But what do we want? We want to print the value inside these arrays also. Okay, we want to iterate this also. So for that purpose, we are going to do this. We will apply another for loop and we will say int j equals to 0. Where is 0? Here is 0. Then we will say that j is less than arr dot length. Okay, now we are again doing this. Now is this going to work? Let's see. And if not, why not? If yes, why yes? These all are the questions which we should ask ourselves. Okay, so here we will do it like this: ARR I J. Here we have exception in thread main Java, and let us see what is the problem here. Index 2 out of bounds for length 2. Okay, now here we can see that this was problematic. This was not the right approach. Okay, now let us see what is the right approach here. So we have for int I equals to 0, I is less than ARR dot length. Okay, index 2 out of bounds for length 2. Now here we have ARR dot length. We can see what's happening here. Okay, it is giving an exception in the line 18. Here's the line 18, and it has to print this, and in this one J's value goes up to 2. Sorry, we can say 1 2 3 3, and it is less than 2, sorry 3, so it is 2. It will go like this: 0 1 2. But here you can see that here we don't have this. Okay, so while doing this, what will we have to do? Okay, instead of considering this, we can do one more thing. We can do it like this, and if I'm right, it will work. Yes, here I was right. Here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6. We can also use for each loop in this case. Okay, now what if I say that this is not looking right and proper segregation? So we will do it like this. We will apply print here, and then outside this we will write system.out.println. Then we will have a space of line. Let us say that we also have, we will apply here print, some space here, because it was looking like okay. Yeah, now it is looking perfect. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and I think I have made my point clear. Okay, this is how it works. We learned how we can traverse a unidimensional array. We also learned that how can we traverse a multidimensional array, and we completed the video. So these were the topics which I wanted to cover in this video. And yeah, I know that this video is a little bit short than others, and I've not considered important topics. This was all the things that you knew before I told you, but uh, I had to do this so that we could revise this, because revision is also important. Okay, I had to cover this topic. This was a topic. Okay, anyways, in the next video we will cover insertion sort, bubble sort, and selection sort, which we wrote right here: bubble, insertion, and selection. In the next video we will cover merge sort, quick sort, heap sort, and string sort. Okay, so this will take 2 more videos. Then we will come to this part, and I will also explain you the subparts of this. So for now, let's close this video, and it's time to say goodbye. So yeah, goodbye, and see you in the next video. Don't miss the next video. The next video, and yes, before watching the next video on this playlist, watch the video of time and space complexity also, which I will upload soon. So bye.